Who has spent hours and hours trying to figure out what their color analysis season is? Am I a true autumn? Am I a soft autumn? Am I a bright spring? Am I a soft summer? Those might not even be right, but it is hard to figure it out. So I left it to a professional, and I'm gonna dive in with you all on this sip and shop as to what my season is, and we're gonna do a bit of shopping. Welcome back to another sip and shop. Today is my favorite, most anticipated topic that I've been just dying to share with everyone. I got my color analysis done by a professional. Her name is Carol Braley. She's a Canadian here, and I'm going to share with you what the experience was like, what my color analysis told me, and some things that are out and available right now that I would recommend if you are my season. First of all, what I am drinking today for the sip and shop is my all-time favorite Sauvignon Blanc. It is Stoneleigh. It's an Australian blend. It is like the most crisp, delicious, like it's my go-to. I just love it. So let's dive in. Like I said, I paid someone to do a color analysis. I did do her basic color analysis package. It is, I think, $250 Canadian. You just send her all the required photos, all the historical photos. You fill out a bunch of information, and she doesn't send you all of the the colors laid out against your face. She just sends you what your analysis is, and that's all I really needed. I've done a lot of research. I just really couldn't tell and couldn't figure out what my season was. I was like, maybe I'm in autumn, maybe I'm a spring. Like I kind of knew that I was a warm undertone, but I just really was having a hard time. I couldn't figure out like the whole contrast and chroma, and I don't know, it's complicated. So I left it to a professional and she typed to me as a true spring. Now, what does that mean? I knew, and I kind of guessed that I had a warm undertone, which is true. So that is the most predominant feature that you see on me. When I look in the mirror and you are a true spring, you see a lot of warmth come through alongside some brightness. So when you look at my features, I have a medium contrast to my features. So my eyes, my skin, my hair, it doesn't all blend in and mute all together. I do have some contrast, but I don't have any dullness or grayness or darkness when you look at my contrast. It is medium. So I have like pretty green hazel eyes. My true hair color is quite dark, but I have like lighter skin. So again, medium contrast. I have lots of brightness. I have lots of warmth, which means that I can handle a lot of color in my palette. And the best way to describe my palette is think of what you would find on a tropical island. So think of green leaves, fresh grass, turquoise water, fresh tropical fruits, the sunshine. Like those are all things that I should be wearing and looking for to dress properly for my season. Now, I am a lover of black, mainly because I have 3 kids. And for years, I just wore black because I was getting food puree and spit up and stuff, and black doesn't stain like all my other clothes. So I had a lot of black in my wardrobe. Black is not my season, or not a color in my season. Am I still wearing black? Heck yeah. But now I'm just very aware of what these true spring colors do to my skin and to my just vibrancy. Like as you can tell, I'm wearing bright right now. It really does change my look, and it just does really make me look more alive and more awake. I'm gonna cut right now to show you guys what my first impression was when the email came through to my true spring. Like I really was shocked. Again, I kind of thought I was more of a true autumn, but here's that footage. Hi everyone, welcome back. I am hiding out in my bedroom away from the kids to film this because I am so excited to share this video with you. I paid someone by the name of Carol Braley to do my seasonal color analysis, and my results came in. I don't know what they are yet. I have been playing around with like color analysis filters on TikTok and stuff forever because I just stumbled upon Carol Braley, who is a Canadian-based color analyst, I guess. I'm super excited to open what my results are. I would guess, I don't really know. I think I'm a warm undertone. I've said that lots before. So I think I'm either, like I was always guessing like maybe soft autumn, but then there's some spring tones that I'm like, well, maybe I'm a spring. Like I really don't know. So you're going to get a live reaction to what my results are. And we're going to do it right now. So I haven't got my laptop here open. Where is it? Carol Braley, Carol Braley. Is this me? Yep. Here it is. Results of Carol Braley. Okay, I'm going to open it. a true spring. Really? Okay. Okay. See, I kind of thought, like I was kind of debating, like maybe spring, but I'm like, no, I'm probably in autumn. Like, let's be real, I'm probably in autumn. But I'm a true spring. Okay, so it says thank you for your interest. Your results summary. So I paid for the basic package. I didn't get one with like a lot of information about like, you know, the samples of like my image, like the photo I sent compared to all different colors to help like show the rationale as to how they came to my decision, because I think I can, you know, I trust the process. They say I have a warm undertone. My primary color is spring and my flow is true spring. So if you're doing an internet search, true spring and warm spring are two different color analysis palettes in the system we use. Okay, I've got a link for my digital color reference. I've got all this. Okay, so I'm extra clear, light, and warm. My 5 key colors are camel, coral, peach, cream, and primrose yellow. Jewelry, metal, yellow, gold. Oh, hair. Okay, so this is hair. Golden blonde, strawberry blonde, golden brown, dark warm brown. Avoid ash and auburn. Well, I am a true spring, and I'm going to read a bit more about this and share with you all. Okay? Be back. So it took me a moment. I was like, oh gosh, this is what I am. So I dove right in, you guys. I've been buying and shopping for things that are in my season. And right now, this time of year, there is so much out there if you are a true spring season and you can handle these bright, vibrant colors. So you want to avoid the more pastel, cool toned colors, which are very common right now. And those are, you know, it's some stores I would walk into, like H&M, for example, and that's all I see is cool, muted, pastel-y colors, which is not my jam. That's not what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go through a few stores that I have been into and shopped around lately that are really hitting the mark for a true spring color analysis. I'm going to start with Aritzia. If you've walked in there lately, they have a beautiful array of yellows, coral reds. They have some beautiful greens as well, some cream colors as well. Some of their browns are a little too muted. We can handle browns, but more like caramel and those kind of rich, warm undertoned browns. So I did grab a few things. Where I'm going to start off, and I'll show you, I bought the Wilfred Allegoria Poplin dress in this beautiful Sunglow yellow. I have it right here. It is such a flattering shape, but this yellow on my skin tone, again, we can handle yellows, like warm tones have a yellow base to them, right? So this yellow on me and this style of dress, love it. I wore it twice in Vegas when I was just there. Love it. I wasn't usually buying yellow, and now I love yellow when I put it on my skin. So that is huge. They also have a lot of this poppy red tone in Aritzia right now that is stunning. I tried on the Wilfred Suitor dress. I need to go back and buy it because I was on the fence. Aritzia is so expensive, so buying one dress is enough of an investment. But this one, the neckline was really flattering. The color was bold and beautiful, and just the definition of summer. So loved that one. And then they have this court green tone in a lot of their dresses. I couldn't find the dress I tried on in store actually, but this Nouvelle Poplin dress shows you that court green color, and it is just that really vibrant, like some of the colors that we can wear as a true spring are like lime greens, apple greens. Again, those really like vibrant, warm toned greens that don't have that kind of cool leaning muted base. They need to be vibrant. They need to be punchy. I like to use that word when I'm describing clothes that I buy. It needs to be punchy and really vibrant. And then they have this Wilfred lawn dress in that same Sunglow yellow. I love anything that goes in at my waistline because I just like to flatter that part of my body. I like to be cinched at the waist. I don't like straight up and down dresses. It's just not flattering for me because I got a booty. And those straight up and down dresses don't look good when you have a booty in my experience. So those are stunning. Now, if you're a Gap girl, holy moly, like I've been a Gap girl since I've been like 5. Like I grew up Gap, okay? And they have some stunning dresses, some stunning sweatsuits, sweatpants that are the most beautiful true spring colors. So I'm going to start off with the high-rise vintage soft relax joggers, and you'll see they have matching sweatshirt tops to go with it. But this Sassy Pink is that perfect coral tone. So pinks are not in your True Spring palette. If you know anything about True Spring, it's all about corals, peaches, warm reds, but pinks typically have more of a blue base and a cooler undertone. So when you're shopping for pinks, look for ones that are more coral or more peach. So this one hits the mark. This linen oversized shirt too comes in a few colors that are right up our alley. So the neon orange, there's nothing more True Spring than that. And this Aquarius blue, again, that vibrant, beautiful blue. You have to be careful with blues because, again, the summer season, which is that cooler undertone, they have more of those muted kind of gray blues, cool tone blues. This Aquarius blue is a true warm toned, beautiful blue. So I really saw those like, oh, those would be so nice. And linen in the summertime is just stunning, right? And then, oh my gosh, they have these rib scoop tanks, which are perfect for shorts, for jeans, whatever you want. And they have a beautiful neon lime green and a peach pink. Again, beautiful. I love lime green. And then look at this linen blend embroidered maxi dress. The yellow on this, it's called Limeade green. I mean, it looks yellow to me, but in person it might be more. Again, if you're a True Spring, buy this up. It's so pretty. I'm gonna go and try and find this in store because I have another trip coming up and I think that would be perfect for it. And then over to Old Navy for a little bit of a cheaper price point. So there's this split neck crinkle gauze mini swing dress in the color Blossom Petal. I have it here. It is like, again, kind of like a peachy color. I don't know what else to describe it, but it's a really beautiful warm toned peachy color that, again, especially with my tan, I really, really like. And then this Flit and Flare, that's a new style. Fit and Flare crepe mini dress in green mangrove. Again, that's like a really just punchy, warm toned green that I think would look stunning. I am a green girl through and through, but now when I shop for greens, I avoid those like moss greens or those like kind of more muted deep greens. I'm looking for vibrant. Again, think of like the palm trees, like the leaves of the palm trees, green grass, the petals or the leaves on flowers that you would find in a tropical location. Again, think of a tropical island and any colors you would see, that would be hitting the mark for our palette. I did buy this Flit and Flare. I can't stop saying that. Fit and Flare Crinkle Gauze Maxi Dress in bright coral. Again, beautiful, really, really pretty. It looks great on the skin. It could be a little more vibrant, I would say, but it's a great kind of more muted vibrant if you don't want to be too crazy. This sleeveless maxi dress in this precious earth color, that is the brown you need to be looking for if you are a True Spring, because again, browns are tricky, but camels, those rich warm browns, and this one has a really beautiful, almost like reddy brown tone to it that I just love against my complexion for a brown. And then I need to give an honorable mention. I told you H&M, again, a lot of it was too cool tone for me, but I did grab this dress. I'll find it and link it for you here, but it is this beautiful cream with like all these warm toned flowers and green leaves. And again, because it's cream and not white, which is also not in my palette, I will still wear white, but I am realizing how stunning cream is on me, and all the warmth and the flowers and the leaves and the neckline on this is so flattering. I'm in love. It's like my favorite dress purchase, I think, to date this year. Really, really, really like it. So that's my honorable mention to H&M. Otherwise, I didn't really find a lot there, to be honest, but that is just a really quick run through of, in Canada, some places that I've gone into lately and found a lot of True Spring colors. Again, I've gone into Dynamite, I've gone into H&M, gone into a few other stores where it's just not the tones I'm looking for. So those three places do have those beautiful True Spring tones that would be a great option for you to grab some things for this summer. I'm going to do a part 2 of this color analysis very soon on all things makeup, because my makeup wardrobe has changed, and I have noticed since learning I am a True Spring that I have been buying things differently, and I've been noticing the way different lip colors, blush colors, eyeshadows look on my face, and why for so long I was chasing certain colors and palettes that look so good on other people, and every time I put it on me I was like, well, this doesn't look good, and now I know why. So part 2 will be all things makeup. coming very soon. Thanks for joining me for this sip and shop. It was a quick, nitty-gritty, fast one. I'm happy to share with you all, and enjoy your wine or whatever you're sipping on, and I will see you all very soon for another sip and shop.